Our buddy, former Navy chaplain Gordon Klingenschmidt resurfaced. We didn't cover the story originally, but our friend Kyle Kolinsky over at Secular Talk did. Let's take a look at the clip.
So every now and then, a public school in Kentucky or Missouri or some other red state will put up the Ten Commandments, and the Freedom from Religion Foundation, or the ACLU, will have to sue them so they take it down. Now, constitutionally, this isn't an open question. We're a secular nation. We're not a theocracy. So they have to take it down. But a right-wing host named Gordon Klingenschmidt doesn't like this, and he has some thoughts on it. Let's listen.
We know from the Bible that God gave Moses the Ten Commandments, including thou shalt not kill and other things. Now, these are good ideas that we ought to teach children. That's kind of the purpose of education in some ways, is to teach them morality. And yet, here is this little girl, and God bless her, maybe she's put up to it by her atheist mother or the atheist lawyers or whatever, but this little girl has a violent reaction to something in the Ten Commandments. What is that thing inside of her, or more specifically inside of her mother, and certainly inside of the Freedom from Religion Foundation lawyers? What is that thing inside of them that hates the Word of God so much that it causes them to have psychological injury and trauma? Well, it's not the school district. It's the demonic spirit inside of them. That is what needs deliverance and healing. And honestly, they should have more exposure to the Ten Commandments so that they would be free from their demonic influence.
So if you're against the Ten Commandments at school or at a court, he says, demon, you're demonically possessed. This, it sounds like some shit that somebody would say in Saudi Arabia. Like if somebody tepidly spoke up and said, hey, maybe we should separate mosque and state, and maybe the Quran shouldn't be as heavily involved in public life as it is. What would they say? They'd say, oh, Satan has gotten you, and Allah must save us all, so let's fucking, expel you from the country, and let's say you're demonically possessed and all this shit. It's fucking, these are crazy people, man. This is a crazy person. How can anybody really believe that? Hey, I disagree that maybe we shouldn't have a theocracy. That's my opinion. Oh, the demons must get you. So isn't that fucking convenient? So whenever you disagree with the Christian fundamentalists like Gordon Klingenschmidt, it's never because, hey, you thought it out and you have a difference of opinion and here are your detailed reasons, your nuanced explanation. It's a demon. You're a demon. What a sad life that is. Anybody who's ever disagreed with me on issues involving government or religion, well, you're just demonically possessed. Now, furthermore, the Ten Commandments, like people act like, or these guys act like, oh, they're so important. They are everything. That's all we need. Have you ever read through them? I am the Lord thy God. No other gods before me. No graven images or likenesses. Don't take the Lord's name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day. Honor thy mother and father. We're 6 deep so far. Not a single one of these is a law. Nor should they be. Thou shalt not kill. We finally got one law and one that makes sense. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Bear false witness against thy neighbor. Covet thy neighbor's wife. Most of them, the majority of the Ten Commandments, are just silly. I am the Lord thy God, no other gods before me, no graven images, don't take the Lord's name in vain. Fuck that.
So this is so funny because what Kyle didn't mention here, and may not even know, understandably, is that this is not even close to Gordon's craziest belief. We've interviewed Gordon Klingenschmidt a number of times. I don't know at this point if it's 6, 7, or 8 over the years. But what I see as one of his most outrageous beliefs is that he believes that, number one, exorcism is a thing. He believes that gay exorcism is a thing. He believes himself to be an expert in gay exorcism. And he believes that he has done, I don't know how many gay exorcisms, which have, quote, cured or removed the homosexuality from the, I call them victim of the exorcism. He would probably call them a beneficiary. So there's, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. This guy has told me before that demons can attach themselves to animals, including pigs and all sorts of other crazy stuff. So the question to you is, should we get Gordon Klingenschmidt back on the show? Now, of course, I'm assuming he would accept. In the past, he has never turned down the opportunity to appear. It's possible that he wouldn't anymore. But my question to you is, would you be interested in getting an update from Gordon Klingenschmidt? Particularly, he became a Colorado state representative and then is out. And I don't know if he opted not to run for re-election or was defeated. I haven't been following the world of Gordon for a while now. But there may be an interesting conversation there. Okay, so let me know in the comments. Do you want Gordon back on the show? And make sure to click on the link in the description to check out Kyle's full video and his channel.